What is up, everybody? Welcome back to T.Buck's World. So today I have a Raleigh Supercon 2017 review slash haul. So tell you a little bit about my experience at Raleigh Supercon. This was my first convention and I was greatly impressed. I had a great experience. Just want to say a little bit thank you to everybody who was there, the volunteers, the celebrities, just people who put that thing together. Thank you for hosting it. I will definitely be going back next year. That's the kind of experience I had. Me being a newbie at it, there are some things I would have liked to have done that I didn't get to do. So I'll get into the haul, explain a little bit about how I got this stuff, and then I'll explain my overall experience. So let's get into it. So we walked in the door. So I went with my best friend since 2nd grade, Daniel, and one of his friends, and we got the 3-day pass. As you can see, it just says Raleigh Supercon with a bolt, a little Lego man on the side, and it says 3-day pass. Pretty much our little badge to get in. I really like this. It's durable. It's a durable badge, plus black lanyard. You can never have enough black lanyards. Never. So this is what we got on the first day when we registered, walked in. Another thing we got, which this was pretty much free, was the program guide for it. Yeah, so this is our little program. Raleigh Supercon, July 14th through 16th. This told you where everything was at, from photo ops to panels to days, different things, workshops, and definitely arts graphic. The funny thing is, we used this on the first day, and then the next two we just used the app, but it's definitely great to have this. Definitely great. So the first purchase that I have is something of my childhood. So just a little bit about my childhood. I was a huge Power Rangers fan up to my probably 16, 17. Yeah, I know that's kind of old, but I was a big Power Rangers fan, and I went by one of the exhibitors and I was able to buy this Power Rangers poster. I don't know. There you go. Y'all probably can see the whole thing now. But yeah, pretty much it has all the original 6 Power Rangers, red to green. The Megazords are on the top, and it was definitely very, very good. This was made by Moose Tops Studios, and it was really, really good. Like, they caught my eye immediately. I was walking by and I saw this and I looked over it. So yeah, my first purchase. Definitely like it. I probably need to put it. It did come with a sleeve, so I might put it up on one of my walls later. You never know. Who knows? The next thing I got, which probably the big purchase of this whole thing, but it wasn't super big. Let's be honest. So this is a signed autograph picture of Eliza Taylor from the 100. If you don't watch that show, it's one of my favorite shows. It's a decent show, pretty good. And it's a plaque that says Eliza Taylor, the 100 at the bottom. She plays Clark Griffin in the 100, and one of my favorite characters. They had a couple of these, like not this one, but different ones, and decided to choose this one. And this was pretty much made by Great Entertainments. Now this is not sponsored, so all the links to these people, if you want to check them out, will be in the description below. Pretty much what Great Entertainment does, what they do plaques like this with photos and everything else. Definitely, their link, like I said, links will be in the description below. Alright, so I didn't know much about cosplay before I went to Supercon or anything. I knew of it, I didn't know any much about it, but I did end up getting this picture. This is Sonia Lynn. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, because it could be different ways, but yeah, this is her cosplaying as Nikki Bella. And she was really sweet. She was nice. She saw that I was picking up a wrestling print from her, and she just was asking about who was my favorite wrestler, did I like wrestling, her ideas for future cosplay stuff for herself, and it was great overall. Well, actually, it was definitely super sweet. Not to mention she was beautiful. So, yeah. The last thing on this list is actually a Raleigh Supercon gym bag. Now this is big, so I'm gonna be sitting back a little bit. But yeah, Raleigh Supercon gym bag. This is pretty much all it is. Cloth bag. It's really good. I had to get this because a little bit about this. Yeah. So overall experience, it was great. I wasn't there the whole time because I had work. But next year I might try to get maybe 2 of those days off, maybe all of them. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to be there most of the time to take advantage of everything. I'll be actually really prepared next year. I'll have like the online app before it comes out and make sure I know which panels I want to go into, and definitely just enjoy myself and gather as much information as I can, because I think that's the big thing about these events. Like, yeah, people are like, oh, it costs so much to go, but honestly, like, the experiences you can get and the information you get is probably worth that experience, and the people are willing to talk to you. Like, that Sunday I went to so many vendors and I talked to them, exhibitors and vendors, and talked to them about what they did, where they're from, why they started their business, and just stuff like that. Like, I was just being curious, and they'd answer, like, they tell me about it, and I really enjoyed myself. The Q&A panels were definitely informative. So if you have a chance next year, definitely go to Raleigh Supercon. If you're a fan of Marvel, DC, fan of Power Rangers, fan of just almost anything you could think of, shoot, Rick and Morty, Steven Universe, like, they have stuff there for you. Nintendo, I'm gonna keep on listing off stuff as I talk because they come to my mind, but yeah, just like go enjoy it. Next year I think me and my best friend are gonna cosplay. There's a maybe. Don't 100% count on that, but we'll see. So that was my review / haul of Raleigh Supercon, and this has been T.Buck out.